Good morning. Oop.
Good morning, mindsetters, and welcome to the morning. Today is June 24th, 2021, and I welcome you all to the stream. I do feel a little sluggish this morning, but coffee is right there. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at you, coffee. So, hopefully that'll change relatively quickly. Anyway, here comes the intro. Yay, there we go. How you doing, everyone? How's everyone going? I'm starting to liven up already. I notice you have a bunch of people watching. We also got 2 thumbs down, and this blows my mind because the show has literally been on for less than 10 seconds, and they've already hit thumbs down, which means that they're either just being, I'm going to hit thumbs down, or they generally don't like the show. And if they don't like the show, I mean, why are you watching? It's like, you know what I mean? You just go away. Go away, Beavis. Mm. So how's everyone doing? Man, it's not, I think I'm doing alternate days, where it's like, say Monday, got up, no problem. It was great. Just boom, up, awake, on it. Tuesday, I was like, please let me stay in bed. Yesterday, I was great. Got up, no problem. Boom. Today was another um, struggling, str- struggling morning. To get up. I was like, fuck. It was a tough one. But that's my commitment to you guys. To be here Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Ready to go. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria, and all I ask, Mr. Bach, is that you show up, you enjoy it, and you give us a couple of thumbs up and a likes, and maybe, just maybe, a subscription. If you're new here, this is the Mindset Central channel. This is Mindset Mornings, a daily live stream where we cover all manner of subjects. I mean, the whole gamut. But we mainly focus on the strange, the unusual, the paranormal, ufology, and so on. We'll have guests and conversations. We'll delve into aspects of philosophy, the nature of reality. Plus, we'll also talk about movies, music, and you name it. We're going to discuss it. It's all going to be done with a little bit of humor, a little bit of an edge, but there will be serious discussions as well as me, fucking around and acting like a retard. And my guests too. My guests will be right across the board also, from being, very serious and studious and into the subject to being completely fucked up in the head and all points in between. So if that sounds interesting and or curious to you and you want to be a part of the Mindset family, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. If you want to dig into my podcasts and all the stuff I do audio, see, it is early. Audio-wise, if you look down below, you'll see mindsetcentral.com. You can go ahead and shoot over there. And there's a shit ton of audio podcasts that are absolutely free. And if you want to support me on Patreon, that's there too. Patreon has a ton of unheard, top secret, on the download podcasts that only people can come in and do it, and that's that kind of stuff. But anyway, great show lined up for you today. Percy will be joining us in about, what time is it? In about 20-25 minutes. Percy will be on, and we'll talk to him. But let's see what's going on in the chat. Let's see. We got another thumbs down. I gotta stop thinking about this. Okay. I mean, ultimately, I don't give a fuck whether you hit thumbs down or not. It's just amazing to me because I mean I've been on a million channels right on YouTube and I'm watching the stream and I'm like, you know what, this stream is kind of shit. I don't like it. Like you don't connect with, there has to be some kind of connection between you and the person that's streaming, right? You have to feel some kind of like, if I knew this person in real life, we'd get along. You got to feel that in some way. And sometimes you go onto stream, and even the stream might be great, but there's not that click, that connection between you and the host. So you're like, this is not for me. So you know what I do? I hit thumbs down 50 times. No, I leave. I just go away. If I don't like it, I just leave. But I guess there's a lot of people out there that are gluttons for punishment. What do they call them? Masochists. It's like they enjoy not enjoying something, which is a bit mental. But hey, what are you gonna do? Either that, or someone's just taking the piss. And if they're just taking the piss, then I get it because I do that too. That's humorous. But if you generally don't like it, just go watch something you do like. Make it easier for everyone. Oh man, coffee in the morning is like manna from heaven. All right, let's see who's in the chat so we can say hello to everyone. Gary Newman is here. Gary says, armed with a gallon of coffee, I wait. Haha. Afternoon from the UK. Afternoon, Gary. We have Rick Houghton says,
happy day to you.
There we go. Luke White is here. Luke says, hello all. Sublime Exploration says, hello, Gareth. Karen Hoyle is here. Simon B.A. Paul Armstrong says, mindset is now 7-day-a-week undertaking. Is that right? No, not quite. Almost, but not quite. I do take Saturdays off, so I don't podcast or stream on Saturdays. So Sundays I will podcast. Monday through Friday I will stream. Saturday I will sleep in and attempt to do nothing. But who knows? What's his name? Michael Corleone in The Godfather 3. Every time I try to get out, they pull me back in. So I don't know. Maybe there will be a Saturday stream. I doubt it, but you never know. Let's see. Firechild UK is here. What up, Chris? He says, afternoon, munchkins. And we know Chris is from up north. You're right, Chris, from up north. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Paul Melton says, must be said in a gruff voice. I woke up 7 hours, a human being now. I'm a mindsetter. There you go. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. He woke up 7 hours. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you anyway. I appreciate it. Let's see. Karen Hall says, they are the retards, not us. LOL. Very good, Karen. YouTube referee is back again. Hello, YouTube referee. Do your job, man. Sort out those thumbs down. Thumbs up, thumbs down help the algorithm. I don't think it's personal, just people browsing. Yeah, it could be. I mean, I'm just, it's, I've been watching YouTube for many, many, many years, and I can honestly say I have never, ever, ever hit the thumbs down on any video. Ever. I've done lots of thumbs ups. If I really enjoyed it and I thought it was cool, I've hit the thumbs up, which I'm hoping you, Les Jet Man, will do. But I've never hit the thumbs down. I've just left. I've just gone. Gary Newman says, my mug of coffee is never cold. Very good. Let's see. Sunshine Dragon says, how boring must their life be if they've nothing better to do than come down and click thumbs down? I feel kind of sorry for them. What a sad life. Yeah, I mean, if it is a person, you're probably right. But like YouTube referee said, if it's just the algorithm, or I don't fucking know. I can't begin to make heads or tails of how this YouTube behind the scenes bullshit works, It's all. Well, let me give you an example, right? I'm looking at my webpage right now on YouTube, and it says that I have 891 subscribers, right? and yet all this week I've been getting emails saying, Joe Blow has subscribed, but the number hasn't fucking moved. So I don't know what to say. I mean, it's YouTube just does what it wants to do, and that's all there is to it. It does whatever the fuck it wants to do. So yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe next week the algorithm will kick in and it'll sense that people have subscribed and be like, oh, sorry, we didn't update, and the number will go. But I don't know. I can't figure it out. It just makes no sense. But do it anyway.
Do it now.
Go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to say
good morning. How are you?
There you go. But always remember.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Exactly. Lewis just came on and said, good morning. Get to the chopper. See, I told you it would catch on. I told you it would fucking catch on. You're all going to be saying that shit in real life pretty soon. You watch. I guarantee you. You watch this show for the next 2 weeks. You're going to wake up one morning, you're going to walk into the living room, and, your husband or wife or kids are going to be sitting in the living room, and you're going to walk in, and you're going to go up to them and go, good morning. You're going to go,
good morning. How are you?
It's going to happen. I guarantee it. Oh, what's this? Sublime expression. The ratio is good, Captain Mainwaring. Yeah, cold, not good. Back up to over 92 Celsius. Wow, that's fucking hot. I'm assuming he's talking about the coffee, right? Yeah, not the outside. Speaking of the outside, let's have a look to see what's going on out there. Probably nothing. I get the Batman angle. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, the Batman angle. The camera seems to be falling. I need to fix that. I need to get that going. I need to get that. I need to get it sorted. Absolutely thumbs up all the way, said in a British Devonian accent. Oh, fuck, see, certain UK accents become very, very, very easy to me, but I need to be exposed to them. I've talked about this on the show. I do have a kind of a parrot ear, so if let me put it this way to you. If I said, you know what, I'm done with LA, I'm moving back to the UK, and let's just say I moved back to I moved to London or wherever, I guarantee you, within 6 months of me living there, I'll be talking like this. All right, mate, how's it going? It's unbelievable, and you know what's incredible is I wouldn't be doing it intentionally. I'd catch myself and be like, "Fuck." It's embarrassing sometimes because I remember I went to Texas, and I started talking a bit like, yeah, and I caught myself. I'm like, "Fuck, these people are gonna think I'm taking the piss, like I'm making fun, when I'm not. It happens." So yeah, so I think that's a Devonian accent. It's from Devon, right? Devon. I can't imagine it. If I could hear it, I could probably do it, but I can't think it. I gotta hear it in my head, so that it'll come out. And if I've never done it, it'll probably be rough until I practice, dear boy. And that'll be great, you know what I mean? Like, be fucking great, that. Let's see. Oh yeah, Luke says, clean your window. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You're right. I know. I need to clean it, but I'll figure something out. I'll either clean it or just dispense with the whole camera outside thing. I don't know. Lewis says, one of the funniest British accents has to be the people from Bristol. I've got a brand. That's a bit fucked up, dude. I know some people from Bristol, and they're great people, but they do talk weird. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. So let me talk about something that I discovered yesterday, which I am completely fascinated with. So a friend of mine, and I've talked about this on the Mindset podcast maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago because I've known about this for a while. Um, I see. I'm terrible with times, but I'm gonna just make up a time which may or may not be accurate. Um, Maybe about 2 months ago, a friend of mine she contacted me and she said, "I think my house is haunted." I said, "Okay, all right, tell me more." Because if you've ever delved into like paranormal haunted house stuff, you know that when somebody comes out and says my house is haunted, 9.9 times out of 10, it's not. It's something else, right? But I'm always fascinated because it might be that 1%. Someone might say that to me, and it might literally be something weird is genuinely going on, as opposed to just like pipes rattling or some shit. So I said, okay, tell me more. So she starts telling me this story about like her daughter bought a pendulum from an occult shop that sells all like occult magical shit in it. And the pendulum, you hold the pendulum and you can ask questions. The pendulum will swing and answer whatever the questions are. The answers. And she started doing this, and it started spelling stuff out. And they said there's a spirit here. His name is Jeremy. And then she started hearing footsteps in the hallway in the house and stuff, and the room would get really cold. And then she had this like a scented candle on the on her table or something. And when you light a candle in a room where there's no windows open or anything, the candle flame is solid, right? And she found out that when she started talking to this Jeremy thing, the candle would go and then stop. So she would ask it questions, and it would go 1 2, one for once, 1 2 for two, or whatever, with the flame flickering in a room with no air, no windows open, nothing. And I was like, well, I don't know about that. That sounds a bit off. I said, can you, next time that happens, can you film it? So she said, yeah, I'll try and film it. Well, last night I got a text from her, and the text contained a video she took with her phone. And guess what? It's the flickering candle. I'm gonna play the video for you guys. Oops, hit the wrong button. I'm gonna play the video for you guys. There's the candle. And let me know in comments what you think, because I found this absolutely fascinating. Now it's like a 30-second video. Okay, so and I've set it so the sound will play, so you should be able to hear her voice asking the candle questions. Let me know if you can hear it, and I'll tweak some stuff if you can't, but hopefully it'll come through loud and clear. So here we go. Here's the video. Watch the candle and listen to the voice. Here we go.
Can you stop moving for a second? Thank you. Okay. I'll let you keep burning. Can you stop again for a second? Thank you. Okay. I'll see you.
All right. So what did you think? Oh gosh, jumping on the next. What do you think of that? Anybody? Bueller? Any thoughts? I was completely intrigued by this. Completely fascinated. I'm assuming you could all hear it and everything. I like the way it's flipped to me, going, "I'm from the past and the future," from Friday Night How. But yeah, I'd be very interested to hear what you guys have to think about it. Let me know in comments if you think something was going on there, or you're intrigued, or you think it's a bunch of BS. Be honest, I can take it. I don't think it's BS because I've known her for a long time, and I don't think she's BSing me. I think she's telling me the truth, but interesting nonetheless, right? Mm. Oh my God! You know what we haven't done yet, and we need to do it. And you know what's coming up. Because even though I'm like my coffee mug, this fucking gallon massive fucking thing I've got here, I've drank like this much. So I still got this much left. I drank like this much, and I need to wake up. So get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
I'm awake now. I'm awake now, I tell ya. Yeah, that's a great fucking video, dude. Get the fuck out of bed. Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Good stuff. Yeah, get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go is a lot better than saying
happy day to you.
You know? Or
Good morning.
I don't know. Let me see if anyone made any comments about the candle video. See what you guys think. Sublime Exploration says the air or gas pipe. Yeah, well, I thought that initially too. I'm like, well, it sounds like maybe they had a window open or somebody was standing by the side of the candle going, and she assures me that is not the case. There was nobody there. Karen Hall says, I believe it. Very good. Thank you, Karen. I feel the same way. I don't think she's BSing. I think she's on the level. What else? Gunther Haas. Hello, Gunther. Gunther says, could it be that when she speaks, her breath makes the candle flicker and then she waits for it to calm because the breath... That's a really good observation, actually. It implies that she's doing it intentionally, and I don't believe that's the case. So even though what Gunther suggested might be true, I don't know. If it is true, it's being done unconsciously. I don't think there's an intentional, I'm gonna blow on it and then stop. So yeah, but a good point, Gunther. I like that one. That was very good. Let's see. Oh yeah, YouTube referee. We need a whistle for YouTube. I should get a sound effect for a whistle, so whenever he comes on, we can go blow the whistle. I said air, gas is combustible. Yes, very good. Let's see. Here we go. I'm with YouTube referee. I would believe it if I could see the whole room. Yeah, exactly. But is the distance close? Yeah, I mean that's fair enough. I mean you guys are all. I mean I'm really impressed actually. You guys are making lots of logical, rational thoughts about this. These are all the thoughts that I had yesterday when I watched it. And I talked to her about and addressed most of those things, except the one Gunther. I didn't talk about that because that didn't pop into my head. But all the other stuff I did talk, and she assured me that none of that stuff took place. Interesting stuff. What's this? Paul Melton says, Darren Brown, I don't want to be mean, but Daria Brown, his book says you involuntarily make the scoring pendulum move. Okay, he's talking about the pendulum thing. Yeah, that's totally possible, yeah, no, absolutely. Darren Brown, modern day James Rand. Yeah, I would agree. He is. I'm not too familiar with Darren Brown. I know James Randi was an ardent skeptic and went around exposing people, but he was also a vile human being. I don't know if you've read about him in reality, but he seems like a real piece of garbage. For Darren Brown, I don't know. I don't know too much about him. I don't know whether he's a great guy or a fucking prick. I have no, or somewhere in between those 2 points. I have no idea. YouTube referee also says most people who believe usually find what they're looking for. Absolutely, 100%. The reverse is also true. People who don't believe will find what they're looking for also. It goes both ways. All right, let's see if we can get Mr. Percy on here. Let me search to see if he's up and about. Nope, doesn't look like he's online as yet. Let me just shoot him a quick text so we can get this going. He assured me. He said I assure you, dear boy, I'll be there. So. Boom. Okay, while we're waiting for Percy to jump on, so we can get him on here, I should tell you a little bit about tomorrow's show. Tomorrow is going to be this is a good one. Gunther Haas says, "Semi-prick." maybe it's a good one. Maybe he is. Yeah, maybe he's a semi-prick. Yeah, let's say Darren Brown, mind control stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should look into Darren Brown. He seems like he might be interesting. But you have to keep in mind that paranormal phenomena is real, right? Now, it's also very rare. It's not common. It's not like, you're going to bump into a ghost every fucking 3 seconds, because it's not going to happen. Most people never have a paranormal experience in their entire life. The vast majority of people, that is. So the fact that people like Darren Brown and James Randi can come out and say, well, let me tell you, the pendulum is this and that, and explain all, it doesn't mean shit, right? It means a certain case that they're looking into, they can do, well, it's this or this, and it was, no, it might be that, But anyway, let's see. Okay, Percy is on. And let me just check. Why aren't I seeing him on here? Where's he at? Where you at, Percy? There he is. All right. Okay. Let me give him a call so we can get Percy on there. Let me before I bring Percy on, let me just tell you quickly what's going to be happening on tomorrow's Mindset Mornings. Tomorrow is going to be Physical Media Friday, where I'm going to be pulling out a bunch of physical media, and we're going to be going through it and talking about it. And I've also got good pal and paranormal enthusiast Reeves Cook coming on the show tomorrow. And I've told him, I said, Percy, I've told him, I said, Reeves, when you come on, you got to bring some records or DVDs or Blu or whatever, and we'll talk about them, because it's Physical Media Friday. So Reeves will be on tomorrow with some physical stuff to discuss. So look forward to that. Should be a good one. All right, let's get Percy on here. Let me give him a quick call. We'll get Percy up, and we'll bring him on the show any moment. Let's see. I'm calling him right now, and I'm calling Percy right now, and waiting for him to pick up the phone, and he's not picking up the phone. So, all right, let's try again in a minute. Let's see. I'll just tell him I tried calling. There we go. So we'll see. I hope we're not going to have a rerun of what happened. No, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure we'll get things going. Okay, let's try it again. He says, try again. All right, let's try again. All right, here we go. Boom. Let's try again. And he says, Mercy, it's Percy. Hey, Percy, are you there? Earth to Percy, come in, please. Well, I'm getting lots of feedback. There he is, trying to fix it. No sound. That's a good beat, though. We can put a drum beat behind that. Well, yay! I'm sorry. No, we can't. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Percy. We just get feedback. Lots of feedback coming from the. You want me to call you back? Hello? You got it? Is it working? Well, we'll see what happens with Percy. I can call him back if need be. He's having some audio issues. I'm not sure what could be going on. Something to do probably his mixer or something. But we're getting some feedback and the like. Let's see. Frank Trigg says gremlins in the system. Yep, could be. Could be some gremlins. I wonder if he fed them after midnight or put some water in it or something. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna hang up on Percy and then I'll call him back in a few minutes. I'm just telling him, let me know when you're ready. There we go. All right. So, yeah, tomorrow, Physical Media Friday. Reeves Cook will be on. Oh, he says, try now. Okay. All right. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Take two. All right. Well, hopefully this will do the trick so we can bring him on. Let's see. There we go. Let's get this going. Percy, are you there? Can't hear you, man. I can see you. There he is. Hey, Percy! But I can't hear you. Nothing. Not a peep. No sound. Yeah, we got nothing, man. We get. I don't know. Can we turn on subtitles? Is there a subtitle thing we can turn on or something? Because we're not hearing you at all. We're getting complete silence from Percy.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is.
Don't hang up.
It's working.
Don't hang up.
It's working.
Don't hang up. I know you can't hear me yet.
I can. We can hear you. We can hear you.
You listen. You can't hear me yet.
We
So
can
don't
hear you.
hang up. You can't hear me.
We can hear
can't.
you.
Gareth, you can't.
I
know
can.
you can't. I know you can't.
No, you're wrong.
No, I'm not.
How you doing, man?
Apparently better now.
Fuck, dude.
That was on me, because usually at the end of the night, I'll like last night I spent some time mixing some music here in the laboratorium.
The laboratory, dear boy.
Exactly, and I usually shut everything down right before I go to bed. Doesn't matter. I just don't want something short-circuiting. Not that the electrical's bad in any way. I just don't want to have an issue here. Right? There's a lot of records here. Don't want to fuck them up. Don't need to lose them in a fire.
Absolutely.
So I shut everything down. Speakers, microphones, and when I came in this morning, I noticed that my mixer was still on. Well, that's a problem when you shut down,
all the stuff.
The PC, right? And so when I booted on, I was like, why isn't this shit working? This is supposed to be working. Yeah, everything was not ready to go.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I got up early. I'm sitting here watching you. I also got my cup of coffee.
Oh, wait, let's see what you got. Let me see what kind of cup is that. Oh, it's a Buddha.
Yes, sir. Here you go.
What's the other side?
Here's a good message.
Health is the greatest gift. Commitment is the greatest wealth.
Contentment.
Oh, contentment is the greatest.
Not commitment.
Yeah, forget that part.
Because you're fucking dying over here on day 4.
Contentment. What's the bottom? Contentment and faithfulness is the best relationship. Yeah, that Buddha guy weren't too bright.
Hey, it's not wrong.
I know. I'm kidding.
I'm not wrong.
I'm joking. Yeah, some good stuff. So you watched the beginning of the stream? All good?
Yeah. You're I see you're 1 day on, 1 day off.
Oh, dude, I don't know what the fuck it is, man. This morning it was real tough getting up.
Really?
Yeah, it was hard. But yesterday was okay. Yesterday was no problem. I was boom, hey, let's do the show, easy.
Yeah.
This morning I was like, it was fucking brutal. But
it is a little hard, dude. It's especially I
we'll see.
know you personally, and I know the early mornings. That's not your thing. So
no, not a fan.
For people who are out there and watching and who tune in and who come by, what's up, everybody in the chat? Like Gareth is really going outside of his comfort zone, and that comfort zone being in his bed, nice and comfortable, right? Asleep until right when he needs to be, to get up, get dressed, and get to work.
Yeah.
You got up, you got ready,
Uh-huh.
came in here, you got yourself going.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go and work a full day.
A full day, yeah. I'm gonna be done here, and then I'm gonna shut all this bullshit down, hop in the car, drive to work, spend a full day at work. And today, on top of that, is laundry day. So last night I had to separate all my shit into bags. And then after work, I got to drive to the laundromat. Spend 2 hours there watching screaming kids fucking jumping on top of fucking washers and acting like maniacs.
Yep.
And then I get to come home. So
Man,
such is life. But
that sounds absolutely
horrific. Horrific. Yeah,
horrible.
It's terrible. But doing laundry is you got to do what you got to do. So that's my day today. That's my scripted day. So I wake up in the morning, and then I got to come over here, and then I jump on the stream, talk to you guys. Woke up this morning,
jumped on my stream, and now I got to get ready for the grind at work. Then I'm gonna leave there and have to do my laundry.
I deal with the grind at work, so I'm not broke. I mean, it's just one of those things, right? It's just one of those things, baby.
It is, man.
So what have you been up to, man? I haven't spoken to you like for real until last week's Friday Night How, which I'm gonna be publishing probably tonight. Ready for it, because fuck, dude, it's tomorrow. Can you believe that?
You remember, I'm not gonna be there tomorrow.
What?
Yeah, I'm headed out today. Remember?
Oh, you're going camping.
Yeah, I got all my crap.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, you got the fucking wrong button. Oh yeah, you got all your stuff.
Yeah, we're ready to go, dude. We're ready to go. Head out.
Where you going again, camping?
We're going to be in Zion National Park.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm going to be doing urban exploring out
Mm.
at Zion. What you got on me, bro?
Dude, film some shit.
I think I will for all you urban Xers out there.
Film some shit, and then
I am going to film.
When you come back on next week on the Howl, we'll play your footage, and you can do like director's commentary.
That sounds good. Maybe not next week. Maybe we do it right? Maybe we sit down and kind of go through the things, and then we can. You know me, man. I like to.
No, I'm up for that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think I'll be totally into it. There's
imagine if you go out there and you fucking stumble across like devil worshippers and stuff. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be kind of cool. I thought you were gonna say, imagine you go out there and you die. Can you come back and talk about it on Friday?
Can you come back as a ghost, Percy? Can you come back and go boo?
That was that. Speaking of, now that you jumped into the accent, that accent you said earlier.
Which one?
I guess somebody asked.
The Devonian.
Yes, I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this draconian fucking accent.
Yeah.
Devonian, whatever.
We are the Devonians. We are from Devon.
What is that?
No, it's from Devon. It's southern part of England.
Is that Devonshire?
Yeah, Devonshire. Yeah, it's Devon. And the Devonian, is that what it's Devonian accent? And it's a cool accent. I think I'm remembering it right. But I can't do it right now, so I'm not even going to attempt it because I'll sound like a fucking retard. So I'm not going to go there.
Doing that.
But But yeah, so you're all packed up, ready to go. Got your camping and all your gear.
Yeah, man. Just it'll be a long day of work as well. I have to knock out a full day's worth of work. So it is what it is, man. You know, I'm happy it's Friday Junior. I don't know about y'all. This is my element. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Like mornings, I'm ready to go, dude.
Okay.
Like, you know,
You're a morning guy.
5:30. My alarm set at 5:30. I get up at 5, and that's not a fucking lie. I don't know what's going on, dude.
Yeah.
Now, as I've gotten older, I'm getting closer to 40.
It's like your internal clock. Your body knows.
But Gareth, I've always my internal clock has always been there, right? We all have it. We choose to either ignore it or listen to it, right? I think everybody has it. And over, you know, after being in the military, everybody, well, the people who hang out on Friday Night Howls now.
Yeah.
I've been in the military, I've done that. So there's that little bit of training. My mom as well was a very strict person. We couldn't like get up on the weekends and just have breakfast, watch cartoons. No, we had to make our bed, clean our room. Basically, the way my mom put it is, you got to earn your breakfast in the morning. Well, the military apparently fucking thought the exact same way. You got to earn your breakfast in the morning. So, you know, it's just wired that way and kind of trained.
You know what's crazy, dude? When you say something like that, I mean, for somebody who did not go through that at all, you know, on Saturday morning we'd get up and do whatever the fuck we wanted to do. And you saying that, it sounds so strange and so strict and so harsh.
Yeah.
But looking back on it, your mother did you a great service.
Yeah.
Like legitimately. What she like at the time, it was probably a fucking nightmare. You probably hated every fucking second of it. But looking back, that was a good thing that she did, like a legit fucking good thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate it now as an adult, as a parent. You know, I definitely appreciate that that little those things that she took extra time and effort in, and it's like I used to think, man, why do you want little kids as slaves? You know, like, dude, before we went to school, I had to vacuum we lived in an apartment at the time. It was this little fucking 2-bedroom apartment in LA. It was, oh man, we're broke as fuck. It was bad. But my mom still, hey, you gotta vacuum the apartment before you go to school. You know, that's your chore. That's your thing. Get your room, do your bed, and you got to vacuum the apartment. And yeah, man, it's kind of stuck almost to the point where it's funny, man. If I get in a bad mood or if I get in a funk at home, I clean. I start organizing shit. It's like, leave me alone. Let me do this shit. Let me just be here, and then I'll knock this out, and then I'll be okay.
Well, next time you're in a bad mood, you just come over here. This place looks like a fucking bomb just exploded. It's like this place looks like fucking Beirut, 1977. You know, it's unbelievable.
So it's like right there, Manhattan, Twin Towers.
I used to say my apartment's so dirty it looks it looks like the World Trade Center on September 12th. But you know, it's not that bad, but it needs some help. Yeah. But it's getting there. It's going to take time. You know what I mean? We can't do everything all at once. I still got to buy a lot of furniture and stuff. But I figure by the end of the year I'll be completely settled, and it'll be. I was talking to my mother yesterday on the phone, and I was telling her, and she said, "You got to make the place a home." She said, "You would all these." She said, "All these books and all these DVDs." She said, "You got a library, not a home."
Well, you can have a library in a home.
I know.
A lot of people do. A lot of very wealthy people do.
The next time someone comes to visit me, I'll just hand them a library card. He said, "Come on in." Yeah.
Can I scan that, please? Can I take your temperature?
Beep.
Oh man.
Yeah. You know,
so I walk over. I went to the store last night, right? You know. Good morning. Yo.
Good morning.
Hit us with that real quick.
All right. Okay.
Good morning.
There you go. I don't think you can hear it, but it did work.
I can. It worked. All right. All right. Perfect. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I think that before we get into it, you should hit him with another Mark Ribbolay for motherfucking Friday Junior, bitches.
All right, okay.
Fucking Thursday.
You got it.
Get the fuck up. Let's
so
go.
wait, what did you called it? Friday Junior?
I call Thursdays Friday Junior, baby.
You
That's
know,
how you got to look at it. That's how you got to look at it.
Do you know?
If you
Do you know?
get,
You know what I call Thursdays?
again, I don't know. No.
Friday Eve.
Oh, Friday Eve.
Yeah.
Right, you're right. I do remember that.
Friday Eve. All right, here he comes. Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Oh, hang on. I messed it up. Fucking.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
There he is, Mark Ribbolay. There
he is. There he
Amazing,
is.
huh?
Great guy, dude.
Isn't that great?
Well, what are you doing?
There we go.
What are you doing to me?
I don't know, man.
Dogs and cats
living together. Mass hysteria.
hysteria.
Should we take a look at some of the comments? Some people are chatting about
Yeah. What's up?
you and I. We're saying Gary Newman says my body clocks is saying what the fuck.
There you go.
There you go. And Frank Triggs is in the house. What up, Frank?
What up, Frank?
Frank says, as a kid, woke up straight outside, no breakfast, collected lost golf balls from the golf course, and then I used to sell them to golfers. There you go.
That, dude.
That's capitalism at its best. You steal
Right?
something and then you sell it and make a profit. That's basically that's capitalism.
Especially from the rich, right?
Yeah.
In this elitist sport.
Exactly.
I
Right.
was never around this elitist sport until much later in my life.
I know, and you're into it now, right? You like golf.
Fuck, I love it, dude. I've always been into sports. I've always been somebody who's active and
Right.
everything. Once I broke my leg, though, it became a little bit more difficult to play in like slow pitch softball leagues or even pick up a game of basketball at a court because my fucking leg swells up.
Oh shit!
You know? And it's just like I don't want to put up with that shit. And what's great about
You
golf?
ain't got time for that.
Nobody's got time for that. And what's great about golf is you're kind of like most of the time I play alone, and
Really?
I love that shit, dude. Nobody else.
It's like
I mean, if I
It's
don't
the
play with my
solitude,
son,
right?
it is.
It's
I
the
love that
quiet,
shit.
the peace.
Gareth, I'm out there by myself, nobody talking to me. I'm focused on.
Wait, hold on. You're out there by yourself, no one talking. Tell me more about this golf.
Right? You see, that's what everybody's like. You know,
Tell me more about this fucking golf thing.
God, you spend a couple hours out there,
Uh-huh.
and you kind of feel as if you're exercising. You hit the ball
Yeah.
about 100 yards, then you
And
got to
you-
walk to it. You know exactly,
Yeah.
and then you chill for a little bit. It's fucking fun. If you want a beer, you can pull out your beer. If you want to
They have like ice chests and stuff they take with them, right? So they can have.
They really don't allow that. They want
What?
they want you to buy from the concessions there,
Oh,
right?
but they sell beer and stuff, but you got to
They
buy
use-
it.
They got this broad right on a
Ooh,
cart.
Hey.
You got this broad on a cart,
Yeah.
and
What's she doing on the cart?
she's selling drinks. She comes around and says, "Oh, do you want something to drink?" Yeah, I want a beer.
She'll drive around on the cart and she'll see you golfing and she'll just drive around, stop and say, you want to buy a drink?
Anything, food, snack,
anything.
Hey, what's on the menu? That's what I said to her a couple times.
Do you really?
No. I don't drink. I don't drink when I play.
Yeah.
I don't drink or kind of smoke or do anything. I just focus on the
Just
game.
focus on the game, yeah.
Yeah. But it's fun,
That's
man.
amazing, dude. I had no idea they had people driving around selling, drink and stuff, drinks and.
Yeah. That's what most people like to go out and golf, and when they say, "Oh, I'll go out and golf," drink a case of beer. That's their thing. All right, that's your thing. I'm not gonna say no to that. I'm not hating.
No,
no. I mean, you guys usually know Fridays around here. There's a massive cloud of smoke just fucking billowing in this room. I mean, it's Thursday morning.
I know. Last Friday night, dudes, I was shocked because I think on Friday night, last week, you bailed around like 11:30 or something, right? You were like, I gotta go.
Yeah. It was about 11:30. I saw you guys stay on a little bit longer.
Dude, we stayed on till almost fucking 1:30.
I know, talking about fucking random TV.
It. Were we really?
Yes, you were. Cause I hopped on and I was like, I was done here, right? And I went inside and
I get fairly drunk by the end of the show. I'm all fucked up and I'm just talking all kinds of shit,
Yeah, that's what the end of the show was last week.
Just talking bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, and I said goodbye and I went to bed. And when I woke up in the morning, and I looked at the stream and it said it ran for like over 5 hours. I was like, what the fuck?
Jesus,
I did a 5. I had no idea.
You don't remember that?
No.
And I know Punches was there from the fucking beginning. He usually is from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
I commend Punches, man. He's a fucking trooper.
Yeah, he's been on here a couple of times. He was on Well, no, he hasn't been on the show, but he's been in
he's been in the chat.
In the chat. Yesterday he was on.
I like when he was on. I like the chat that was going on when Mr. Ben Emlyn Jones was on.
Yeah, did you see Ben yesterday? No, Tuesday. Tuesday Ben came on.
Yeah, I didn't see yesterday's show. I like I mentioned to you. You asked me, hey, have you watched the show? And I told you, dude, I'm behind. I'm behind on them.
Matthew Williams from the Secret Vault was on yesterday. That was a good one.
Nice.
But it was great to have Ben on. I'm going to get Ben on again. Maybe next week. We'll see if we can get Ben on. It was cool when he was with his book. And he said he put the. I said they got the background was into. I said hold it up in front of your face. He held it up and he said okay, I can see it now. I said to him, yeah, Ben, can you keep that there the rest of the show?
Hilarious, dude.
He's a great guy though, dude. He's a really good sport. He's a great dude. I think a lot of Ben. I think he's a good guy. Really good guy.
Yeah, no. I mean, I like the diversity of characters that you have on the show.
Oh yeah,
because you guys talk about everything. It's like you mentioned before I hopped on. Right when you kicked off the show. The show's gonna be about everything. It's gonna have some talk on theology or maybe UFOs, the unexplained,
records,
music,
records, movies,
broads, whatever.
Everything. The sky's the limit. We talk about whatever floats your boat. Whatever. Because I mean, we're all multifaceted people, right? It's not like, I'm only into music. That's all I do is music. Right? Nobody's like that. You always have
Frank might be.
Frank Triggs might be. That's all he thinks about. Him and that fucking dopey guitar. He told me that he had the neighbors fucking banging on the door. He's 4 o'clock in the morning. He's like, like, keep it down in there. Good stuff.
Like, you don't get to be that good at something without playing it all the time. And then honestly, just saying, fuck it. Fuck everyone else, man. I'm gonna just do this. This is what I love, and I admire that, man. I wish I loved something that much.
Yeah,
well, there are days when I don't want to listen to shit in here, dude.
No, I hear you.
There are days when it's just
peaks and valleys, man.
Yeah, I'm cool. I don't want to throw on a fucking record. I don't want to listen to
valleys. That's life, right?
Yeah.
Frank just said in the chat right now. I bought my first electric guitar selling golf balls and collecting bottles, getting money back on them before the green thing. We used to reuse stuff. That's pretty badass, dude. That's to get on your own. You're not like going to your parents, hey, can you buy me a guitar for my birthday or for Christmas, or you're doing your own thing and raising your own money and getting it yourself. I think that's pretty badass.
For real, man. Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
definitely commend that. Yeah, I was gifted my first bass guitar. Yeah, it was a gift. I'm like, I want to be in a band.
Yeah.
And my parents were like, all right, join the fucking school marching band, learn some music, and then maybe we'll buy you another instrument. So I did.
I think we all. I mean, I was in a couple of bands when I was a kid, and we all go through that phase.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, Reeves Cook, paranormal enthusiast, who'll be on the show tomorrow. He did the same thing, because Reeves and I are about the same age, and we grew up in the same era. Put a man on the moon in this decade era, and he was in a band, but he didn't stop. He's still in a band now, and actually doing really well, like fucking
badass,
doing like legit tours and shit.
Badass,
which
band.
is amazing.
I remember there was one song that you showed me when we used to work together. So I would tune in right to the Mindset, the Mindset podcast Sundays, and I always enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoy listening to Reeves, his stories, his point of view. I do really enjoy listening to Reeves. And then when you said, hey, you know that guy I got on my show? I said, yeah, he's in a band. Like, what? And you showed me the band. I was like, dude, these guys are fucking good.
Really good, dude.
Like, really
like,
good.
Legit good.
I think even at the time I was launching the record label. I still got that record label going, by the way.
That's
Yeah,
right. I remember you said, hey, we should you put me in touch with him so I can do a record, make a record with him.
That dude, I'm still completely open to doing so, like pressing up some 7-inch records, just like a single on one side and a B side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And dude, you guys keep the proceeds. Let's just put the record out.
Put the record out there. Yeah, he's going to be on tomorrow, so I'll ask him. I'll bring him up. But he hasn't been able to tour for the last year because of the thing that's been happening.
Yeah, the pandemic.
The pandemic. But now things are starting to get back to normal. He's booking gigs all over the UK. And he does it's like a mod revival. He goes on tour with a bunch of other bands. Some of them were quite famous in like the 70s and the 80s.
That's cool.
So yeah, his band is called Inner City.
Inner City
from the 80s. So check him out. But we'll have Reeves on tomorrow, and I'll ask him about it, and we'll get into it. But yeah, I think most kids, especially they go through the phase of they want to be in a band.
Yeah.
And most of it is just a phase. They'll do it for maybe a month or two, or maybe even a year or two, and then that's the end of that.
Or maybe even a decade or two, and it doesn't go anywhere. Seriously. Like think about it, man. I think about it a lot, right? I had a lot of bands. My dream came from watching the Rolling Stones. My parents took me to a Rolling Stones concert when I was 12 years old. Right, the first concert, the Red Hot Chili Peppers opened up for them.
Wow.
And at that moment, I knew I wanted to do something in music, live music, entertainment. Like I knew this, like being in that venue, seeing all those people, I was like, this is what I want my fucking life to be. So, of course, it kind of, you get a band together. You're in this band, you do this, you work gigs where, kind of a road, setting up stages and doing this, then the third. And then it comes to a point where your dad's like, you better find a real job, a career, because becoming a rock star is like the fucking lottery. It really is like winning the fucking lottery,
it really
man.
is. And the lottery now has become more and more different. I mean, I guess because of the internet. Back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, if you won the lottery, you could literally win the fucking lottery as being a rock star, right? You could make a shit ton of money and have a great career
and a great afterlife, like
not so much today, really. I don't think.
No.
It's but it is. It is. You really are. Even if you're like, say you're 18 and you're in a band and your band is really fucking good, like legit, really good. you're still rolling the dice.
Yeah.
No guarantees.
No, there isn't,
Yeah,
man.
you're
There
still
isn't a
rolling the dice.
guarantee, and that was the one thing that I saw. I was like, fuck, man. You know, living out here in Los Angeles, growing up in areas of Hollywood, there are a lot of people on the streets.
Sure.
With their guitars.
Oh yeah, man.
You know, because everybody moves out here for that big fucking dream, and they wanna. This is what they want to accomplish. This is what they want to be,
and they end up homeless.
2 decades later, you fall flat on your face because you don't have anything else.
It's the same with like
it sucks, dude. It sucks to see
hot
that.
chicks too. Like some hot chick from the Midwest, she might be the most smoking hot chick in her little town, right?
Yep. She comes out here thinking she's a model.
She's like, I'm gonna be a model. I'm so hot, and she comes. I'm gonna go to L.A. She comes to L.A. and being the hottest girl in her little town, she's like not even close to being the hottest girl over here.
No,
not even in the fucking ballpark.
The fucking 3s and 4s.
Yeah, so she's like in bumfuck Egypt out in the middle of nowhere. She's a 10, right? She moves out here, suddenly she's a fucking 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
And her life is she either needs to move back home or she's going to be ending up fucking sucking dick on a corner somewhere.
Yeah, maybe not on the corner, maybe in the back lot, you know, a Pornhub, you know.
But you know what I mean?
A lot of them land there.
A lot of dreams are like crushed, you know. I mean, they have all these ideas and they come out here and it's like you're wasting your fucking time. Well, no, you can't say that. That's not entirely true because some people do come out here and legitimately do make it, right?
Right.
But
they make that move.
But that's such a tiny, tiny, tiny minority. Yeah. It's almost insignificant, but it does happen. But it's extremely rare.
It does. It does.
You know?
Yep. Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Amazing.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So when you go on.
I was gonna say we're kind of talking about this pandemic, right? Briefly.
Yeah, briefly.
And I noticed something. I was gonna bring it up earlier. I went to the store yesterday. And since Sunday or Monday, I haven't been wearing a mask anywhere.
Not even in the house?
No.
That was a joke. Sorry, go ahead.
It's all good. It's all good. We don't wear a mask. Well, sometimes my wife, she puts on this ball and gag mask thing that she had. Hey, that's a different subject altogether.
Yeah.
So, you know, I walk in. I don't know why. Last night, you know, I'm getting a few more things before the camping trip.
Yep.
Case of water. Had to get some bread, a loaf of bread, and a few other things. And I'm walking around. I'm seeing, damn, there's more people without their masks.
Right.
This is fucking awesome. Why the fuck do I have my mask on?
She took it off.
But why? Like, it's been almost 4 or 5 days since I had put it on, and then all of us last night out of nowhere, I just get out of the fucking car and because
it's habit forming, dude. You've been doing it for a year, and it's formed a habit, right? It's
but
like
that's the thing, Gareth. Yeah. I was one of the last people to I always forget to put on a mask.
Oh yeah, I've done that. I'd drive somewhere, I'd park, I'd get out of the car, I'd walk all the way to the store. I'm about to walk in, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, because you see every other.
And then you gotta walk all the way back to the car, get the dopey mask, and it's like, oh my god. But yeah, but Mikey, the one, you know, he comes on the show every Friday, every once in a while. I was talking to him. He went to Universal Studios over the weekend, and he went to Universal, and I said, so what was it like? He said, it's back to normal. Packed, fucking packed. And I said, were everyone wearing masks? He said maybe about 20% of the people were wearing a mask. Everyone else was just normal. It was just like a normal day. Everything was back to normal.
Yeah, dude. It's completely opened up, man. It's everybody's out there, and you hear in the news this Delta variant. You know what's funny is I didn't even hear from the news. Yeah, I wait to hear certain things, and then I wait to see who I hear them from, and then I'm like, Let me do more research on that. The person I heard this from was my mother.
My mother.
She
Hey,
says,
what's the matter with you?
hey, she says, there's a Delta variant out there. I'm like,
Yeah.
Delta variant for what? Like, is this a new comic book that I'm not? It's a new variant
Hey, it's the
cover
it's
that
the
just
Special
released?
Forces, Delta Variant Special Forces.
What
What's the
is
matter with
this?
you?
You know, what is this? No, it's a
new
new mutation or version
mutation.
of the fucking
See,
COVID virus. Please shut the fuck up about it.
I only get my mutation information from Alex Jones, Infowars.com, Super Male Vitality.
Super male vitality.
I take Super Male Vitality, fights off all viruses. Get your Super Male Vitality, Infowars.com.
That's why my cousin kept on fucking harping on super male vitality.
Are you being serious now? You know?
Oh, I'm being a
he knows about that
serious.
shit.
Oh, my cousin.
Oh, so
fucking
what
eats
happened?
That shit. No. He's love my cousin, man. He's a great guy. He is very much woke, right? He's on the woke spectrum.
Woke.
He's awake. He knows what's going on. He knows the government's out to get us, and
that's changed though. Woke has changed though.
Is it?
The word? So.
Yes, now
it's
now
changed.
Woke is towards PC culture.
Exactly. It's more So if someone's woke, they're all heavily involved in the whole wokeness. But I remember years ago you and I talking about it, and woke was being you're awake, you're aware of what's going on with the government and all that. That's what it meant. It doesn't mean that anymore, unfortunately. But I hear you. So tell me about your cousin.
No, he's it's funny because I put him on to Mindset.
Oh, no shit.
Said, hey, you gotta listen to my buddy years ago.
Yeah.
This is when we worked together.
Right.
At that time is when I told him, listen to his podcast. So he's been a fan of the podcast for some years now.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he goes very deep into things, very, very deep into the conspiracy world and things like this, and it's just interesting because he does spend a lot of time on Infowars.
Infowars, yeah.
Like that's where he gets, and he always talks about, man, you have to make sure you have to take these vitamins, and you got to make sure the
Super
vitamin
male
has
vitality.
this. And he's mentioned that, right?
Yeah.
As he's telling me, he's all like, it's just, we're guys, dude. We're
guys, dude.
Yeah. In that voice and that, just how he comes off, and it's like, we're guys, and we need to make sure that we are staying ahead of what they're trying to put out there, man. Love this guy. But he's a rather large fellow. Like, doesn't take care of himself any other way.
But he does take super male vitality.
Yeah. And it's just, I'm like, oh man. So you see both sides of the spectrum.
Sure.
You see the extremes to.
Well, Alex Jones. I mean, people kind of look down and laugh at Alex Jones, right? And,
do they though?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Do they?
People think,
it seems like a lot of people really like.
And I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm sick of pretending that I don't like him. Do you know what I mean?
You do like him?
Oh yeah, I do like him.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know where you stood. I mean, we don't talk all the time.
We don't talk about him.
I mean, I don't care. I don't watch him. I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say I like him? I meant no, I don't like him.
Oh.
No, I do.
See, I don't know what you do or you don't.
No, I do like him. I like Alex. I like Alex Jones, Infowars.com, Super Male Vitality.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? If people like you want to watch that, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, people are entitled to watch what they want.
You want to watch this? Up to you. Hey,
want to watch that fucking loony
you
bit?
Want to watch that fucking retard yap his bullshit? That's up to you. So the way I look at it is, yes, he does come off as a maniac. He does rant, and he is very off-putting. And I know that there doesn't seem to be a middle ground with Alex Jones. You either like him or you don't. I've never met anyone who said that when you asked him about what do you think about Alex Jones, and they've said, he's all right, he's okay. I never say that. It's always like, I like him or he's a fucking mental case, right?
I don't care. I'm on that middle ground.
Are you really?
I really am, dude. I don't give a fuck about the dude. I don't know his politics. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't know enough about him. I don't,
Right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying? I don't dive into. So I'm like,
So
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I think a lot. He's
I think the people who don't like him or do like him are fucking crazy. But that's just me.
well, he does put on an act. He is a showman. I think that when you watch his show and you see him ranting and raving, I think that if you met him in real life and knew him as a person in real life, his persona would be nothing like you see on his show. Like a completely different person.
Yeah.
The way he acts. But here's the crazy thing, and this is what really started me thinking about Alex Jones, is like everything he talks about on the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds insane, right? It sounds like fucking lunacy. But everything he talks about is from mainstream media. He's reading copy that's come off fucking CNN or Fox or whatever. But he finds all these little stories that no one pays attention to. You know what I mean? And he comes out and he talks about chimeras, about DNA being spliced, human DNA being spliced with animals, and they're creating these hybrids. Now that's to the average person, that sounds insane, right? It sounds crazy, but it's true. It's really happening.
Yeah.
You know, and he doesn't make it better for himself, because when he's reading this stuff, which is true, it sounds crazy, but it's true. He's all, and they're making the frog, and he's screaming, and he's acting crazy, and people are like, man, this guy's out of his fucking mind.
Yeah.
But he's saying fucking it is reality. It's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the kind of thing that'll put you off him. And I've said this before. It's like if you would transcribe everything that Alex Jones says on a piece of paper and just read the piece of paper without seeing him ranting and raving, acting like a fucking fool, it would make a lot of sense. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But what are you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What do you got there? What is that? What are you doing with that thing?
Oh, I'm
your
turning
air?
on. Yeah, turning on the AC just before it gets
getting hot?
going here today.
It gets hot up there with you, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
What's
the
it
heat,
been
the
like?
heat can, like mid-80s.
Okay, all right. That's not bad. That's not horrible.
No, not too bad. It can get up to the 90s, right? But it hasn't been up in the triple digits or anything. So I'm liking that.
Yeah.
Fuck that heat.
Yeah, that's brutal. I think in Vegas it was like 120 last week.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
No, I don't want to. Not even trying to imagine what that feels like.
120, dude. Can you fucking imagine? With that kind of heat, you can literally go outside for like maybe 10 minutes, and you got to go back in. You cannot go outside for longer than 10 minutes. It's just brutal.
Yeah, even standing in a shade is brutal. Doesn't matter. You cannot escape it. It is. Can you
imagine,
really
dude,
bad.
how fucked up it must be if you're homeless in Vegas? Oh my God! Can you imagine?
That's funny you say that. There's a whole underground.
Oh, that's right.
Fucking encampment.
Yes.
Right, where it's in a city underground.
Right, they go into the unused sewers, right, and they build like fucking little houses and
shanty town
under the city, in the sewers where it's cooler. You know?
Yep. Fucking sewer dwellers.
Yeah, sewer dwellers.
Some real shit.
Yeah, but can you imagine, man? You're homeless, and it's 120 outside. Fuck.
That shit is wild, dude. I couldn't deal with that shit.
And if it's 120 outside in the day, when the sun goes down, it might go down to like 100.
Yeah, like 90.
Like 95, 100, and that's still hot as fuck.
Horrible. Sleeping with your window open, all extra fucking hot. Hate that shit.
Actually, I slept with the window open the other night because it was kind of humid. And here, I mean, it's significant. We're like 10, 15 degrees cooler because I'm near the ocean. So it's a lot cooler. But my place doesn't have AC.
Oh my God.
But I can open all the windows and I can get a nice breeze coming in here, and it cools everything down. You know.
Right.
So I think it was, what was it, Monday or Tuesday? Well, yeah, I might have discovered why I was so groggy on Tuesday.
So hot.
Maybe because it was hot. I don't know. Yeah.
Yo, did you feel that earthquake
When?
yesterday?
No.
There's an earthquake out towards your area, El Segundo. Is all over the news. They're talking about like a magnitude 3.4 earthquake or 3.2 or some bullshit.
You
like
know
that.
what, dude? I gotta tell you, there's been a lot in the last 2 or 3 months. There's been a lot of earthquakes in this area. Nothing major,
Yeah.
just like a little jolt.
Right.
And I felt like 3 of them. The one that was yesterday, no, I didn't. I was at work all day yesterday, so I didn't feel anything. But
Yeah, you don't feel anything.
No, I was completely numb. You know,
completely dead inside.
I was receding, a distant smoke on the horizon.
Love that fucking jet.
You were only coming in waves. But yeah, I was completely numb.
Right,
but I didn't.
comfortably.
I was comfortably numb, but I didn't feel any jolt or anything. But previously I had, and you get boop, 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 but only for like a couple of seconds, maybe a second or two, nothing major.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking I just got these fucking shelves behind me. You know, they're like a significant one. Those motherfuckers are coming down. So I need to get some and bolt them to the wall or some shit. So maybe this weekend I'll get some wire and some of those, you know, those hooks, like a little metal hook.
Yep.
And get those hooked up and see
Yeah,
what's
you
up.
should. You
just
should.
in case.
Yep.
But yeah, there has been a lot. It's been out in the ocean, right off the coast of Huntington Beach and Manhattan Beach, out in the ocean.
We got to make a pact. You got to do me a favor.
What's that?
We hit a big earthquake and it lasts more than 5 minutes. I'm going to need you to text me immediately at what the size of that fucking wave that's going to be hurling towards you is, so I can know if I got some time
to get out.
I mean, I'm 40 miles. I'm 40 miles from you, so I think I'll be safe.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But do me that favor.
I'll be like,
do me that solid.
I'll be like, hi, Percy. Send. He'd be like, he'll come back. Yeah, what's up? Hey, listen, send. There's like this wave coming your way. Send. And just go. And the next one, the next one will be.
The next one is just the dots.
Dot.
That's it. That's it. It's wild.
Because I'll be coming in waves.
You there's actually a documentary out there on HBO. It's the tsunami. It's about the tsunami that happened in Sri Lanka, and man, it's
fucked up.
Just finding out that scientists didn't have very much to go on before that happened. Actually, there's a part of the documentary. I'm not going to give it away too much, but just this small little piece. There's this cave in in that part of the world where debris was dragged into, and months later, after the tsunami even happened, water receded. Still had a lot of the debris. It's like it collected there, and there was no way of getting it out. So this scientist thought, well, if this is happening now, then that means since the fucking cave was a cave and started being a cave, we like any tsunami deposit, it has landed here.
Yeah,
they started to dig and found and were able to put a timeline to different tsunamis that had hit, and
so they could find like archaeological shit that went back hundreds or thousands of years.
From
the tsunami.
Dude. Yeah, and they would say, here's the calcium deposit from all the crap that washed ashore from the tsunami.
Here's an arm. Here's a leg.
Yeah, pretty much, basically.
Here's a wing.
Hey, what do you want, the leg or the wing?
Oh man.
Yeah, fascinating.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man. Fascinating.
Yeah, I
check
think
it out.
From where I'm located, though, if there was a tsunami, I'd probably get a little wet.
A little bit. Yep. I mean, dude, it rushes in about 30 kilometers. It goes to about 30 kilometers. They said 30 kilometers or some shit like that. My facts might be wrong. It was extremely high when I watched it.
Yeah,
you go ahead and
it's,
check it out.
But we'll
and,
see. What is
it's
it?
a
What is
good
it on
one.
HBO Max or some shit?
Yeah, I believe so.
What's it called?
A tsunami
It's
something.
called Gareth. Learn to swim or kiss your ass goodbye.
Learn
That's the name. That's the name of the documentary.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it is funny because
the name of the documentary is "You're Gonna Drown, Motherfucker."
pretty much, man. It sucks because once I get out to the ocean, anytime I go out to the beach, I just look out there and I stand
imagine
there.
it.
And I imagine that, and I'm like,
Oh my
fuck,
God.
imagine this massive wave.
Like,
just,
have you seen the videos from Japan? Where
Yes.
they filmed.
Yes.
They're filming on their cell phones. Oh my
Yep.
God, dude, that's fucked up.
imagine, dude.
Oh, it's
You're
terrible.
just sitting there. This massive. What can you do?
Nothing.
You know you can't
Nothing.
fucking run because it's Southern California and traffic is
Oh,
fucking bananas.
I know.
Especially some shit like that's gonna go down.
What I will do, Percy, I will put my red cape on, climb onto the top of the building, and launch myself into the air and fly away like Superman.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like Mary Poppins. But
Oh, yeah,
cool.
Mary
Superman's cool too.
I'm Mary Poppins, yo!
I'm Mary Poppins, bitch.
Bitch. I'm Mary Poppins, bitch. Yeah, so I don't know. It hopefully that will never happen. Or, hopefully if it does happen, I'll be dead.
Yeah.
I'll be dead.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Morning.
But we'll see. Let's do a good morning.
Good morning.
How
How are you?
All right, we're going to be wrapping it up right now in a minute. I'm going to be saying goodbye to Percy in a few moments. But before we do that, let's have another Mark Rebulé to get the blood pumping. And as we wrap up today's Mindset Mornings, here we go.
Friday, Junior.
Yeah, I fucked it up again. Hold on. God damn.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
There we
Which
go.
is good.
Percy's reading the comments, right? What are you seeing in there? See the one with what Full Addo said?
Yeah.
He says Percy will get so high he will just float over it.
There you go. There you go.
That's it.
It's true. That's true. Well, that's the thing is, thankfully, I'm inland, so
Yeah.
man, if anything, my fucking cuffs will stay bone dry.
Yeah,
like Millhouse.
Like Millhouse. Did you know my favorite character, which I only discovered recently?
Who's that?
Yeah, we'll take it from here now, Gil.
Nice.
So great.
Nice.
He's about to make the sale, and he says, "Okay, well, if you just we'll take it from here, Gil." He's like, great stuff.
Awesome.
All right, Percy. I think
Thanks
it's
for
time.
having me on,
I want
buddy.
to thank you so much for coming on. Always a pleasure, dude. We'll miss you tomorrow night on the Mindset Howl, but
Yes.
we eagerly look forward to seeing you when you get back.
Sounds good. Yeah, thanks for having me on, buddy. Great chopping it up with all you in the chat, all you watchers out there, new, old, whatever. Great to have you around. Catch you next Friday, my mans.
Yeah. All right, Percy. Take it easy, dude. Good talking to you.
Peace.
Later. All right, and Percy heads off into the sunset to pack his bags and get ready for the camping trip, which hopefully he will film a bunch of it, and when we get that ready, we'll play that on the Mindset Howl in I guess 2 weeks. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all for coming by today. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, do so now. Subscribe.
Do it now.
Exactly. Thank you, Arnold.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Yeah, so please subscribe and hit the likes, hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the show. Give us a couple of likes and subscribe to the channel. And tomorrow's show, we will have Mr. Reeves Cook, paranormal enthusiast, my co-host on Paratalk. And tomorrow is, of course, Friday, which means it's going to be Physical Media Friday, where we're going to dig out some physical media. Now, for those of you who might not know what physical media is, I'll tell you. Physical media is like books, records, DVDs, Blu-rays, mini discs, tapes, anything physical, like its own separate thing, as opposed to like streaming and a digital file and all that stuff, because the world is rapidly moving in the direction of death to physical media, all hail digital, right? So everyone's streaming, or you have digital files on your computer or your streaming device or whatever you have hooked up to your TV. Fewer and fewer people are buying DVDs or Blu-rays of movies and TV shows, because if you want to watch a movie, well, you just stream it, right? You hop onto Netflix or whatever, you stream it. So it's like, why am I going to spend this money on this physical thing when I can just hit play on my remote and it appears on the screen? Well, there's lots of reasons to buy physical media, because things on streaming services can go away in a moment's notice. Things on streaming services can be changed and or edited at a moment's notice, and there's nothing you can do about it. Whereas if you own your own physical copy, if you have the disc or the tape or whatever, then it's yours. You can watch it anytime you want, and the only person who knows you watched it is you. Everything you watch on Netflix or Hulu or HBO Max or Disney Plus or whatever the case may be, every time you watch something, that's cataloged, right? They know what you watched and when you watched it. Now, you might think, well, I don't care whether they know. But it just adds to your online profile, right? It knows what you like, what you don't like, what they can market to you. Whereas I can watch a movie on Blu-ray 50 million times, and the only person who knows I've watched it is me. Plus, if my favorite movie is on Netflix and I'm loving it, and one day I say, I'm going to go watch my favorite movie, and it's gone because the rights have lapsed and Netflix can't show it anymore. So I'm screwed. Whereas if I got the disc, hey, I can watch it anytime I want. Say the internet goes down. Oh no, the internet's down. What can I watch? Nothing. Hey, I got the disc. I can watch whatever I want. So there's lots of plus and minuses, but physical means you're collecting stuff is, as you can see behind me with all these fucking books. It's something that that I've been into for a very, very long time. So there you have it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have rapidly released. We've come to the end of today's Mindset Mornings on Thursday, June 24th, 2021. I want to thank you all for coming by. It's been great, as always. If you're just starting your day, as am I, it's 7:29 a.m. right now, as you can see with the right there. Beep, beep. Actually, let's see, what's it like outside? Bum, 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 bum. I got the Batman cam going. Looks kind of cloudy. No tsunamis in sight. All right, very good. If you're just starting your day, as am I, have a great Thursday. Have a great Friday Eve. Get through it with a smile on your face. Have a great day. If your day is partially through, if it's late afternoon where you are, have an awesome evening. Have a great evening. Have a great dinner. Watch some good movies, some TV, chill, relax. And I will be back tomorrow morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. Don't forget, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'd really, really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Physical Media Friday tomorrow. See you then. Have a great day, guys.